The establishment and composition of the Public Service Commission. The Public Service Commission is an independent statutory body which was established under the provision of Article 107 of the Constitution. In accordance with this article, the Public Service Commission comprises a chairman and 2 to 4 members. These members are chosen by the Prime Minister after consultation with the Leader of the Opposition and will be appointed by the GG by instrument under public seal. Current members of the Public Service Commission. As of today, 13th of March 2025, we have Chairman Reverend Dr. James Moultrie, 4 members along with him, Ms. Hyacinth Winder Pratt, Ms. Ida Mae Moxie, Mr. William Poitier, and Mr. Alan Strawn. Note, at present, all members, excluding the chairman, are part-time. However, this arrangement does not affect the efficiency or importance of the work of the Commission. As we said, we have legislation, policies, and union agreements affecting the work at the PSC. Some of these legislation include or regulations. They include Chapter 4 of the Bahamas Independence Order 1973, and that's basically the Constitution. Okay, and then we have the Public Service Commission regulation. In short, we just basically say PSCR 1971. The Public Service Delegation of Powers Order 1974, and we will speak more in depth as we move on. The Public Service Officers of Responsibility Notice 1970, and that was amended sometime in 1976. And we also have the Public Service Act as amended. There's so many legislation that impact what we do. We have union agreements, and we know there are many union agreements. I believe that there's some 17 or more union agreements, and all of these union agreements impact what we do at the Public Service Commission. For instance, we have the BUT, that's the teachers union. We have the BPSU, that's where the majority of us, the public servants, are at. And then we have, of course, the customs union with immigration, and then you have the police. And so there's many different union agreements that impact what we do. And finally, we have the Bahamas Government Human Resource Policy. That's the amended version in 2017. Now, that is key now. Everyone who is a civil servant should make themselves aware of what it is that they need to learn about their work environment, their entitlements, and how far to go with the policy which you are entitled to, and what can happen if you misconduct. As we mentioned earlier, the Bahamas Independence Order 1973. In short, we're talking about the Constitution of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. And what we're saying about this is that it is the supreme law of the land. And subject to this Constitution, if any other law is inconsistent with it, it says that that part of the law shall become nil and void, that to allow the Constitution to override. And so on that basis, we at the Commission, we ensure that every recommendation conforms to that of the Constitution and the policies that have been generated. Under the same Constitution, however, at Article 108, it empowers the PSC to make appointments to public offices, to remove and to exercise disciplinary control over persons in the public service, with the exception of those persons who come under the ambit of the Police and Judicial and Legal Service Commissions. The PSC Regulations 1971. This regulation is a statutory instrument for regulating the constitutional function of the Commission. It makes provision for defining the status of members of the Commission and the legal protection and privileges of the members when acting as such. For the staff of the Commission Secretariat, procedures for exercise of powers of the Commission over a myriad of matters. In short, the Commission members cannot be sued. As we said earlier, the Secretariat. The PSC is supported by a small team of 14 civil servants within the Secretary as the head of the Commission, along with officers from the administrative, the executive, the clerical, and other support staff.